Hey everybody, Joe from Complete Carnivore. Today we got some Iberico pork from Campo Grande. Let's open this and we'll see what we got. They sent me, I believe it's called the Iberico sampler. If I remember right, there's 4 different cuts in here. First of all, what is Iberico pork? Iberico pork is from the Iberian Peninsula, so Spain, Portugal, in that area. It's a black hog that is raised out on pastures. It's raised eating acorns and nuts. They move them around pastures, so they're on like one pasture area for 2-3 months maybe. Then they move them to another one. There's more acorns for them to eat, mushrooms, grass, whatever they find to eat. So it's not in a feedlot. One problem with American pork, I mean, it still tastes good, but it's raised for efficiency. It's not raised for flavor. It's not raised for time. Ooh, nice tote bag from Campo Grande. It's raised for efficiency. They want big animals. They want animals quick. They want cheap feed so they make more money on them. But as you can see, this pork looks totally different. It's raised for flavor. It's raised for taste. It's raised for nutrition. There's more oleic acid, less linoleic acid, things like that. So there's some health benefits to it. So like I said, there's 4 different cuts here. Right here, we have an Iberico flank steak. Have you ever seen a pork flank steak in your grocery store? I never have. So Campo Grande, they have cuts like this. They have a skirt steak. They have a few others. But you can see this looks more like beef than pork. The meat's a lot darker. There's a lot more marbling in it. I've never cooked these before. I've never cooked this type of pork. I'm looking forward to it. This one, it's folded over, so it's kind of doubled up. It's not really that thick. I will probably just cook this over direct heat, super hot flame, couple minutes aside maybe. You don't want to cook these to 150, 160 degrees like you do most American pork. You want to cook it a little bit more on the medium rare side. But I'm looking forward to that. Here we have a 4-bone Iberico pork rib rack. So basically, right, what you got here is pork loin. And look at that. If you've ever had pork loin from the grocery store, from U.S., anything grown in the United States, you've never seen marbling like that on a pork loin. I will probably just smoke this like I would a normal pork loin. This does have the rib bones attached. You could just cut these into 4. It's 4 bones. Yeah, 4 bones. Cut these into 4 pork chops and have a nice little bone-in pork chop. But I think I might just cook this like I do a normal pork loin. See how that turns out. We got a secreto steak. There's a lot of different information on what a secreto actually is, and different companies sell different things as secreto. Basically, it's a secret steak. It's kind of a steak that the butchers eat, that they like. That's, again, in the U.S. you see, obviously there's hams and cured pork products. You see pork chops, you see pork butts, you see pork loins, tenderloins, and that's about all you're going to get from a U.S. grocery store, U.S. butchered pork. I think these secretos come from in the shoulder area. Again, this is about just over a pound of steak, so it's not huge. But I might cook that along with the flank. Probably same way. Just want to sear it high heat, cook it that way. And we have, oh, there's 5 in here actually. A pork belly secreto. Again, this is a pork belly steak. Pork belly is where you get bacon from. Again, it's fairly thin. You just want to kind of sear these over high heat. And the presa steak. I believe this is analogous to the Denver steak on a cow. Again, from the shoulder area. Usually when you buy a pork butt, it's pork shoulder. It's all the muscles. I think Campo Grande kind of cuts the muscles out, sells them separately. So there's benefit there. About 1.5 pounds, 1.6 pounds here. This, since it's a little bit thicker, I'll probably try like a reverse sear on it, where I'll start at a little bit lower temperature, get it up to about, I don't know, maybe 130, 135 degrees, and then hit it hard over some super hot heat. But everything came frozen. I mean, obviously, yep, still got some dry ice in there. Everything comes frozen. I can't wait to try this. Supposedly the flavor of this is amazing. Again, you can see all that marbling there. That's going to be some tasty, tasty pork. Campo Grande is the company. They send this to me to try out. I'll be filming some videos and writing up some blog posts and stuff, cooking this, showing how to cook it, what it tastes like, that sort of thing. I believe this box, don't quote me on it, I think it's about $170 for all this. Again, that's a lot of money for, what do we got? That's 2.5 pounds, probably about 6 pounds of meat or so. Maybe 7 pounds. A lot of money for that. There's no getting around that, but supposedly the taste is amazing. I can't wait to try it. It's probably not going to be the pork you eat every day, but as just something special to try, I think it's great. If you want to go to Campo Grande and give them a try, I'll put a link in the description that you can go check out. And stay tuned to the channel because I'll be posting some more content around this. I've been really impressed with what I've seen so far. Their website has tons of information on what Iberico pork is, how it's raised. This stuff all comes from Spain. It's all imported. Like I said, this here, it was butchered on February 17th, or packaged on February 17th of this year. It's got the lot number. I'm sure there's something you could track back to there. Again, the hogs are raised out on pasture. They're not in feedlots. They're not just fed whatever you can to make them grow big. It takes longer to raise them, so the meat's going to be more expensive. Obviously, they got to ship it from Spain, so it's going to be more expensive that way. But yeah, like I said, the website, ton of great recipes, ton of cooking techniques, information about the products. They have a lot more products than this. At one point, I want to try their. They have just St. Louis ribs, like we normally get a rib rack. They'd have that. I want to try that and compare that to just a standard pork rib rack, and maybe even like a Curaboda pork, which you can get at places like Snake River Farms and other vendors. But yeah, I'm excited to try this Iberian pork. If you know much about Iberian pork, the Jamón Iberico, I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. It's like super fancy ham. It costs like $1,200 for a ham, and you got this big fancy wooden carving thing. That's where that's the same place this meat comes from. So if you have any questions about Campo Grande, about Iberico pork, I'll be putting more information out about this. So check my site, check my YouTube channel here, and we'll answer any questions you have. We'll get you more information. Again, if you want to try it, you can use the link down in my description and go shop for it yourself. So thanks for watching. Again, please like, subscribe, ask questions, comment. Let me know what you think. So I got to figure out, I'm going to cook some of this up this weekend. I think I might just do the flank steak and the pork belly steak. I think I might cook these two up. These two cuts should feed my family well. Neither of them is quite big enough. We got four kids, myself and my wife, so I don't think either one of these two is enough for us, but I'll probably cook both of these, and we'll try them. We'll see how they cook up. Can't wait to try it. Thanks for watching.